Yo, what's good, family? It's Wealthy Westbrook's back at it, and today we're talking about one of the most important elements to any kind of success: locking in on your goals. Now, I'm not just talking about setting some vague goal like I want to get in shape or I want to make money. Nah, I'm talking about really understanding what you want, breaking it down, and staying consistent no matter what life throws your way. So let's get into it. Throughout this video, you'll see me do some workouts, some of the same, more or less, some repetitions, different variations and stuff like that. All right, so look, to many people out there, treating your goals and treating their goals like a hobby or kind of like a side project is just not the way to do it, okay? I'll tell you right now, success is not for the passive, okay? If you really want something, anything worth having, that is, you gotta lock in. Focused, unwavering. You need to know exactly what you want and be willing to put the time in and day out. So what I want to do is tell you a story about when I first started this grind. Early on, I wasn't really making any noise on social media or online or anything like that. Nobody was checking for me at all. I was putting in the work, but it felt like nothing was happening. No progress, no traction. I even thought, man, maybe this just ain't for me. But then I realized something. Consistency beats talent every single time. You don't have to be the most gifted, the most talented, or have the best resources. But if you stay consistent, if you keep showing up every day, you will win, period. Right? There's this idea that motivation is what keeps us going and what keeps people going. But nah, family, motivation fades. That's the truth. That's just real. Motivation is cool when you're hyped up for a week, but what happens on week 2 when you're tired, sore, and you don't feel like doing anything? That's when discipline steps in. I know you've heard the saying, discipline over motivation, and it's true. When you don't feel like hitting the gym or working on your side hustle after a long day, that's when the real ones separate themselves from the rest. You can be motivated to start, but discipline is what keeps you going. I used to think I needed to do everything at once. I wanted results yesterday, but let me be real with you. Progress takes time. If you're looking for shortcuts, you're really only going to sell yourself short. It's the daily grind that compounds over time. I'm sure you've heard of the compound effect. The small, steady steps that lead to big leaps, right? Let me break it down like this. Imagine you've got a huge boulder, right? And the first few pushes don't move at all, right? You push and you push and you push and the boulder just doesn't move at all. You're pushing, you're sweating, and it just ain't budging. But with enough effort, enough consistency, it starts to roll, right? That boulder starts to roll a little bit. Slowly at first, but eventually it gets easier. And then more faster. The more you know it, before you know it, the momentum is going forward and it's carrying forward, right? It's kind of like a teeter-totter effect. The next thing you know, it's unstoppable, right? So you see, what I'm saying is the key is just locking in on that one moment, right? But knowing what you truly want long-term, okay? Life is a series of moments. I always talk about this. Whether it's your fitness goals, financial goals, or even your personal growth, having a clear vision changes everything. When I started working out seriously, I just didn't want to look good for the summer or flex for Instagram. Nah, I had a vision of where I wanted to be a year, 5 years down the line. I wasn't doing it for a moment. I was doing it for a legacy. I was doing it for me. And that's where people mess up. They set goals based on temporary feelings instead of long-term visions. You really got to ask yourself, what do I really want? What's going to make me proud years from now? And here's where the real game comes in, fam. Listen closely. Staying consistent when no one's watching. When you're at the gym early or grinding out business plans late at night and nobody's hitting you up, nobody's praising you for it, that's when the magic happens. When you're locked in like that, you become unstoppable. It reminds me of one of my clients who came to me frustrated, saying they couldn't break through their fitness plateau. They were working out, eating clean, but still stuck. You know what the issue was? They were doing everything right except staying consistent. They'd hit it hard for 2 or 3 weeks and then fall off for another week, which was just a cycle of stopping and starting, stopping and starting. But once we shifted the focus to daily consistency, small actions every day, everything changed. Within a few months, they smashed through the plateau and hit levels they didn't even think were possible. That's the power of being consistent and relentless. Now, if you've been vibing with this, if you're ready to lock in on your goals, I want to offer you something. I've got my coaching program where I help people just like you achieve that next level of success, not just in fitness, but in life. I'll help you stay accountable, stay on track, and push you past your limits. I've also got a new school community. I'm looking to fill it up with driven individuals who are all about growth, where we hold each other down and we level up together. So if you're serious about transforming your mindset, your body, your life, everything, then this is definitely where you want to be. And look, if you're not ready to make that big move yet, it's cool. I get it. I got you, fam. Just hit me up on Instagram at Wealthy Westbrooks and stay connected. I'm always dropping gems there, giving you free tips and information and showing you what it looks like to live in alignment with your goals. At the end of the day, remember this. Lock in on what you want, stay consistent, no matter how hard it gets, and never stop believing that you can make it happen. The only person who can stop you is you. All right, family. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay focused, stay disciplined, and keep pushing forward and toward the greatness that's already within you. Let's get it. Like, comment, subscribe. Everything you need is in the link in the description. And share this video if it helped you. Share this video with somebody else who would definitely benefit from it. All right, peace.